Shalom, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Messianic Perspectives. I'm Pastor Bruce, and today we'll be continuing with our counting of the Omer. We are now on day 45, so let's open with prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu el sifra ha-Omer. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us to count the Omer. Verse 45, we're looking at Psalm 130, verses 1 through 8. This is a song of ascent, number 11. Adonai, I call to you from the depths. Hear my cry, Adonai. Let your ears pay attention to the sound of my pleading. Yah, if you kept a record of sins, who, Adonai? Put my hope in his word. Everything in me waits for Adonai more than guards on watch. Wait for the morning. More than guards on watch. Wait for morning. Israel, put your hope in Adonai, for grace is found with Adonai, and with him is unlimited redemption. Oh, that's powerful. He will redeem Israel from all their wrongdoings. Verse 1, the Hebrew word for depth is the word ma'amag. That's a tough one. A deep place. To be means to be unsearchable, to make deep, and it would apply to anything low, deep, or profound as the ocean, a pit, or a valley. It can be seen from the passage that is figurative in the depths of sin and trouble. Prayer is never more real and acceptable than when it rises out of the worst places. Deep places beget deep devotion. The depth of distress moves the depths, being, and from the bottom of their hearts, an exceeding great and bitter cry rises unto the one living and true God. Let's look at 6 practical steps for coming out of the depths of despair and hopelessness. In this type of situation in which we all find ourselves from time to time, we must begin by acknowledging our state or our condition. That's step number 1. Acknowledge your state or your condition. In verse 2, the second step is this progression is now begins to move out, and it begins calling out or praying to the Lord. Verse 3, we learn that after confession and after we confess our sin, he begins praying, the psalmist begins praying, and thirdly, the psalmist owns, that he cannot stand before an awesome and a holy God in his own righteousness. The psalmist is crying out for mercy. In verse 4, with you there is forgiveness. The Hebrew word means pardon. The idea is that sin may be forgiven, or that God is a being who does pardon sin, and that this is the only hope that we have. In verse 5 through 7, the psalmist says, I wait for the Lord. The word kavah, which we translate to wait, literally signifies the extension of a cord from one point to another. And the last thing I want to mention from verse 5 and 6 is hope. In verse 8, being redeemed or set free from all of our perversity, depravity, iniquity, guilt, or punishment of iniquity. That's our hope. So God wants to forgive us, and he himself paid the price so that we could be free. He even gave us a 6-point protocol for receiving his forgiveness, his mercy, and cleansing. God rescued Israel, and he will rescue you as well. That's our reading for today, day 45. Until tomorrow, the Lord bless you.